Hello, everybody, and welcome to Embody's Wednesday weekly virtual gathering that's starting to go all across the globe. I'm so happy all of you are tuning in and sharing our practice with others that you love and care about, because the world needs more of what we bring, which is the feel better, do good movement. So I'm Dana Christian Lee, and I'm the founder of Embody, and we work each and every week to provide access to physical and mental well-being practices, yoga and mindfulness, and the encouragement to give back in a world that needs us so deeply. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me. And thank you most of all for taking care of your precious, precious self. Today, first I have to say, I hope you're healthy, I hope you're safe, and I hope you are well, because these times, I don't need to tell you, each and every week, I say they're difficult. They're chaotic, they're confusing, and I feel like that's just something that we all are living with as a more normal baseline. But what's not normal is this intense persistence for many. I'm getting so many phone calls, so many text messages, reach outs, thankfully reach out saying, I'm not doing so great, and I've had to seek help, and I am, in an inpatient or an outpatient treatment plan. Thank you for reaching out. Keep taking care of yourself. Keep getting the help that you need, and also check in on the ones that you love, because this is a difficult time even for those that you think may not struggle. People are struggling, and this is the time where we really need to dig in to our disciplines, our practices, and our thoughts and our ways of being to support us to navigate these times. So with that being said, I just want you to know that everything you have is inside of you, and I am here with you doing this difficult and beautiful work called being human and divine. Friends, we are a miracle, and we're undergoing some pretty extraordinary times right now. And I just want to remind you that, in the words of one of my favorite yoga teachers, BKS Iyengar, who has passed on out of our realm, but is still with me every single day with some of his core teachings. And one of his pillars is, my body is a temple, and my asana are my prayers. My body, your body. This incarnation we've been blessed with is beautiful. Revere your body as a temple. What you eat, how you sleep, what you drink, the thoughts you read, what you put into your being is what's gonna come out. Laird Hamilton, not a guru, but a surf guy that I really enjoy. His mantra is potato chips in, potato chips out. So pay attention to what you're putting into your body and then what's coming back. So if we all can treat our bodies as temples instead of things to be mad at or ashamed of or just feeling drained in, let's tighten up our practices, our disciplines. And then your asana are your prayers. And asana is just a physical posture of yoga. That's what we're going to do today. It's hatha yoga. We're going to hold postures. And they're going to be a little bit intense. So don't step away from intensity. Kind of lean into it and open up into it. If it's pain, take a breath, hug in, and back out. But the more we are in our postures, the more that we are in our discipline, our practices with intention. That's the key. Your mindful awareness of what it is that you need. Take that in and through your poses, with your breath, with your whole being, body, mind, and heart. And on the other side of these poses, we rest, we assimilate, and we come out the other side, hopefully a little bit or a lot of it better. But that's why Embody exists. That's why I show up multiple times a week on so many different platforms to lead people in these transformational practices. So today, join me in this practice of saying, yes, my body is a temple. Yes, my asana are my prayers. And yes, I am here to take care of my body and my mind and my heart so I can navigate these times with grace and some semblance of ease and happiness. Because ultimately, that's why we're here, to be happy human beings that can love and care for each other and be in this embodiment fully. So we're going to start off taking your seat, And sit up tall, roll your shoulders up and back. You can work any kinks out that you may have. We're just gonna have a short grounding. We're gonna breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, and exhale for 8 counts. We'll do that for just a few rounds, and then we'll set our intention, and we're going to move. We are going to practice deeply with intention. And at the end, you will sweetly rest and notice the brightness of your practice can show up in the brightness of your heart, the brightness of a future, and the brightness that just shows through your eyes. So sit up tall, close your eyes, roll your shoulders back, and lift your heart up. And slowly and deeply breathe just to get here. Take a deep inhale and a long exhale. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 4. Exhale 8. Inhale 4. Hold 4. Exhale 8. Keep going, 3 more rounds. Bottom of your 3rd round. Let the breath be soft, steady, and sweet. To feel yourself being breathed without effort of your own. Breath of life comes in, flows out. Fold your palms in front of your heart. As we set our intention, we open with gratitude. Find something or someone to say thank you for in the quiet of your mind, placed on the altar of your heart. Open your practice with gratitude. And ask for the help that you need this day to navigate life in its beauty and its challenge. Use this time to create a question, send it out into the universe, the beyond, the greater than yourself, whatever you call it. Ask for the help that you need. And finally, dedicate your practice to someone that you know that is struggling. See their face, say their name in the quiet of your heart or out loud. That's up to you. And then place them in your heart. And with that full intention of gratitude, humble asking, and dedication, we can practice. Together we breathe in. Together we breathe out. Gently release your hands and slowly lift your chin. Gently wiggle your fingers. And softly, one at a time, eyelash by eyelash, open your fingers and then open your eyes. All right, I hope that helped a little bit already. So let's now start. Take a couple breaths in child's pose just to ground down. Then we'll make our way into our first down dog. So settle in, child's pose. Knees are wide, big toes touch, hips stretch back, arms lengthen long. And breathe slowly and breathe deeply, activating Ujjayi Pranayama in through your nose and out. Collective inhale, long exhale. Look up, come to table. You can go right up and back to down dog, or if you need to make a stop in table and do a couple cat-cows, feel free. As you ground down with your hands, anchor through all of your knuckles. Hug your arms toward each other and lift the head of your arm bones up. Keep that and bend your knees for a little bit more access to lift the tips of your sit bones, your pelvis up and back. Keep that lift as you anchor down through your tailbone powerfully and your low belly lifts. Stretch your heels back and down. And experience the fullness of your first down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Deep inhale, long exhale. Look up between your hands. Come on up to your finger pads. Walk your fingers back to your feet. Feet are 2 fists apart and parallel. Hold your elbows and do a nice forward bend. You can bend your knees if you need to. Just hug your muscles in with strength. Push into your feet and lengthen your spine forward a little more fully. Breath of life flows in and out. Gently release your hands down. Uttanasana, deep forward bend. Lengthen, look up. Ardha Uttanasana, flat back here. You can bring your hands to your shins. Exhale, bow down and release. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Flat back. Fold. Push into your feet. Roll up to stand at the back of your mat. Roll your shoulders up and back. Lift your heart up and roll your head to one side. And then the other side. You can take a couple circles one way. Nice and gently in your cervical spine. Chin to chest. Gaze up, chest up. Arms up, reach up nice and tall. Hold on to one wrist with the opposite hand and stretch to the side. Take a full inhale, long exhale. Rise up, breathe in. Bend your knees, bend your elbows, squat down, breathe out. Rise up, stand tall. Opposite wrist. Hold with your opposite hand and extend over. Take 3 breaths. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, bend your elbows, exhale. Reach forward in. Reach back out. Lengthen forward, breathe in. Stay here, full breath, and then hands at your waist, hook your thumbs, bind your fingers, shoulder stretch. Keep your knees bent for a couple breaths. Work to straighten your legs. Keep your ankle bones vertical, your shins straight up and down. In and forward your shins go. Your thighs go back and apart. Tone your belly. And try to fold a little deeper. Take a long inhale. Long exhale. Bend your elbows as you hug your muscles in. Exhale, touch down, Uttanasana. Look forward, inhale. And we're gonna walk forward into plank. Keep your heels down as long as possible because you're gonna flow through dog, and then you're gonna walk, walk, walk into plank. Firm your legs, lift your chest. Breathe in. Exhale, dog, breathe out. Plank, breathe in. Dog, breathe out. Begin to stoke the fire of your breath. As the body warms up, muscles activate, and you start taxing your muscles a little bit more. Got 3 more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, dog. This time we're going to come high plank all the way down to low. Chaturanga. Stretch your feet back. Widen your hands, first cobra. Lengthen through your spine. Roll your shoulders up and back. Big inhale. Bend your elbows, slowly lower down, exhale. Plant your hands by the sides of your ribs. Elbows back, shoulders up, working to get your upper arm bones parallel to the earth. Tuck your toes. For this first one, take your hips up and back to your heels. Take a breath here. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take your left leg, lift it up. Bend your knees, stack your hip and twist. Long breath in. Long breath out. Square your hips. Tippy toes, right foot, knee to nose. Take it back, one leg dog. Knee to nose. 3 more. This time as your knee comes to your nose, keep it and then float your foot between your hands. Straight leg lunge. Hands on either side of your ankle bone with your knee directly above your heel. Firm your legs and look forward. Take a deep inhale, long exhale. You can stretch your arms right up over your head for crescent, or you can work your way hands to your thigh first, but firm your legs and lift your chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring your hands at your heart center. Pivot your back heel down and anchor through your back foot. So your little toe side is parallel to the short edge of your mat. Keep your hips squared, pull your belly in. Exhale, bow on the inside of your front foot and touch down. Swing that left sit bone underneath you as you walk your hands off to the right. Down dog lunge. Slowly and deeply breathe. Look up, breathe in. Walk your hands in. Swing your left toes forward, spider walk to the other side. Lunge. Step back, down dog.
Big inhale, long exhale. Right leg lifts. Bend your knees, stack your hips and twist. Twist your spine, not your left leg. Keep it grounded. Straighten your leg, look up, breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose. Take it back, one leg dog. Knee to nose. This time, belly in, gaze up, foot between thumbs. Lunge. Find your steadiness. And before you come up, either bring your back knee down for more support or have your back inner thigh lift a little more brightly. So then you can build, stack your spine and reach. Keeping the shape of your legs dedicated, disciplined in their foundation. Your spine nice and long, heart bright, breath full. 3 rounds. Reach way up, breathe in. Palms come together in heart center. Plant your back heel down, square your hips once again. Bow inside your front foot. Walk your hands off to the left, down dog lunge. Breathe in deeply. Exhale fully. Look up, hands inside, parallel your feet. Look up this time. Wide-legged, forward bend. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, bow down. And feel the back of your neck lengthen. You can even bind your hands behind your head. Feel the little divots, the occipital bone in the back of your head, and lengthen your head down as you draw your shoulder blades powerfully toward each other. Imagine headstand, no hands, healthy cervical spine, really strong, integrated. Long inhale, long exhale. Good, now stay with me. Bend your knees a little bit, hands behind your head, look up. And then inhale, stand all the way up. That's intense. Bring your left hand down, reach up and over. Long inhale, long exhale. Rise up, switch sides. Breathe in, hook your hands, interlace your fingers, thumbs down behind your head, lengthen through your cervical spine, shoulders back, heart up. Bend your knees if you need to, hinge at the waist. Take it back down. Breathe in, breathe out. Release the bind, hands down, look up. Take your left arm up, twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend at your elbow. Wrap your hand, thumb down, pinky up, along the outer right hip crease. Drop back and down. And stretch the front of your shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. Hug everything in, muscles to bone. Gently unwind, no flinging or releasing super fast. Very mindful movements. Touch down left hand. Lengthen and twist. You can come up on a block or use a modification, whatever you need. Breathe in and breathe out. Turn your palm so it faces behind you. Thumb down, pinky up. Wrap. Find that outer left hip crease and twist. Keep that deep, powerful breath in through your nose and out. Good job. One more. Hug in, gently unbind and unwind. Walk your fingers to the left foot. Lunge again. Step back, down dog. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, plank. Exhale, hover. Go on up, back to plank. Exhale, dog. Let's do that again. You can come to your knees anytime. Plank, hover, plank, dog. One more time. Plank, hover, plank, dog. This time, plank, all the way down to your belly. Cobra. Downward facing dog. Inhale up, exhale back. Left leg lifts. Bend your knees, stack your hips and twist. Square it, step it through. Spin your back heel down. Open up, warrior two. Firm your legs, lift your chest. Gaze goes over your front hand as you find a steady, deep, fiery breath. The brightness of your breath supports the brightness of your practice. So if you want more fire, transformation, lift, power, you gotta breathe and stay with what's uncomfortable. And then you get to watch and experience transformation. Straighten your front leg, reach up, thumb down, pinky up, back hand. Find your waist or your hip crease. Back of your shirt, you decide. Bring it back through warrior two. Move it into Parsvakonasana. Here, block on the inside. I prefer ankle, back foot. Work to get this femur parallel to the earth. Little toe side of your back foot presses down, parallel to the back edge of your mat. Good. Now stay with that. Firm your legs. Powerfully draw your belly. Lengthen through your spine. Take your shoulders up and back. Good. Take a deep breath in. Bend your elbow. Put your hand behind your head. Lean back just a little. Chin up, chest up. Breathe in. Exhale, shine it out, arm over ear. Bring it down, touch down. Second side. Lunge. Look forward. Step back, plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low, curl through cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts. Bend your knees, stack your hips and twist. Square it, step it through. Back heel spins. Build warrior two. Hug in, lift. And as you settle into your asana, your shape, your pose, your prayer, breathe with your whole body as you hold yourself like a temple, the sacred vessel that you are. Breathe in, breathe out. Thumb down, pinky up, back hand. Bend at the elbow. You can bring it to your waist, low waist, or find your opposite thigh. Reverse your warrior up and back. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring it through to two and then build side angle pose, your modification.
And as your pose is constructed, your asana is built with sacred movement. Honor your body as the temple of your being with breath and intention. Bend your elbow, put your hand behind your head. Try to curl it up and back just a little bit. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breath, heart lifts. Shine it out over your ear. Touchdown, spider walk your feet back to left foot in front. Breathe in, look up. Step back, high plank. Breathe in, high to low. This time feet go back. Find your fingers, Shalabhasana. Press the toenails down, tailbone down, lengthen through your spine, heart lifts. Then you can add your feet or not. Deep breath in, hug in, gently bend your elbows, unwind, plant your hands by your ribs, tuck your toes, up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Down dog, breathe in, breathe out. Left leg lifts, bend your knees, stack your hips and twist. Lunge. Back heel spins, right hand at your waist, build triangle pose. Walk your hand back underneath your shoulder. Stack your shoulders. You can be up on a block. You're going to have your hand on your shin. You find the foundational piece of your legs and anchor down. Good. Then harness all that in as you breathe in. Hug your midline. Press your tailbone down through your back heel. Lengthen through your spine. Take your shoulders up and back. And then you can keep your right hand at your waist or extend it up to the sky. You decide. Stay in your shape. Fullness of breath. Challenge of body. As you make your temple more bright and more beautiful from the inside out. Breathe in, breathe out. Warrior two, bend your front leg, hug, 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 bend and come on up. Breathe in, release your hands at your low waist. You can bind your fingers or get a strap or a towel. Shoulders go up and back. And before you bow, pull your belly button back. And as your tailbone down pushes down through your back heel, lengthen, arms go up and over your head. Breathe in, breathe out. Look up, bend your elbows, hug, unwind, touch down. Hands inside front foot. Bend both of your knees so you feel equal weight in both of your feet. Take your left hand, make a U shape, put it behind your left Achilles. Hug your legs in, strong. Stick your booty out, thighs back. Work your left shoulder underneath your left knee. Straighten your back leg, pull your belly in. Hand at the waist. You can bend that back knee if you need to, but we're working to get this shoulder underneath the knee. Yeah, roll both of your arm bones back. Push through your back foot, lengthen through your spine as you breathe in and breathe out. All right, check it out. Look down. Bend your back leg a little. Unwind both hands inside your front foot. Pop your back heel up. Lower your back knee down. Turn your left toes out. Come up onto your finger pads. Lengthen through your spine. Bend your elbows. Maybe come down to your elbows. Keep disciplined breath. Equal inhale, equal exhale. That discipline, that focus
Gets us out of our minds, into our hearts, and our intentions fully in our bodies. So as we breathe and as we sweat and we move, the grip of what we drag down to our mat with us starts to loosen. And it's beautiful. Full breath in, long breath out. Tall arms, look up. Walk that left foot over towards your right hand, or point your left knee between your hands. You find your pigeon modification here. And as you lower down, keep your hips square. Bend your elbows, maybe come down to your elbows. Keep with the rhythm, the disciplined inhale, lengthen. Pause, exhale out your nose. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Walk your hands back. Step back, downward facing dog. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. One more. Lift your left leg up once again. Step your left foot between your hands. Spin your back heel down. Spider walk to the other side. Lunge. Full breath. Plank. High plank. Flow to low into Shalabhasana. Feet go back. Spine. Shoulders roll up and back. Feel the inseam of your legs. If you have yoga pants on, that seam that runs right up the inner thigh, lift straight up from there. Powerfully draw down through your tailbone. Lengthen your spine forward and lift your chest for one more breath. Exhale, release, plant your hands, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Stack and twist. Step it through, lunge. Spin your back heel, build triangle pose. Left hand at your waist. Shoulders go up and back. Anchor your breath in your intention. Your gratitude, your call for help. Your dedication and blessing for another. Stay with that. One more round. Bend your elbow, put your hand behind your head. Inhale, lengthen. Roll your shoulders back, lift your heart up. Inhale, look down. Exhale, bend that front leg. Warrior two. Into humble warrior. Bind your fingers, get a strap or towel. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Hug in, bend your elbows. Hands inside front foot, look up. Pop your back heel up. Lower your back knee down. Turn your front toes out. Bend your elbows to the side. Come on down. Say to yourself on your inhale, my body is my temple. Exhale, my asana is my prayer. This pose right here, right now, is the embodiment of what you believe and hold most dear, whatever prayer means to you. Embodied intentionality, here and now. My body is a temple. My asana are my prayers. Come on up to tall arms. Walk your front foot towards your left hand. You can point your knee between your hands for a more modified version, or work your shin more parallel to the short edge of your mat. Square your hips, lift your chest. And then as you lower your hips straight down, anchor down through your tailbone so your low belly lifts, can lengthen forward. Make sure that right hip crease stays back. As you stay rooted in breath. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look up. Exhale, walk your hands back. Take a full breath in. Make your way back, downward facing dog. My body is my temple. My asana, my prayer. Take your right leg, step your right foot between your hands, spin your back heel down, take lunge one more time to the left, and spin your back heel down. Good job. Now pause with me as we bring the back hand in front, bend both of your knees once again. Make your shins super strong. Bend that left arm, make that C shape, and find your Achilles with your hand. And you hug your shin into midline and push it forward a little bit. Stick your butt out so you create that space to get the bind with your left shoulder underneath your left knee. Push your shoulder into your knee into your shoulder. Good. Now right hand at your waist, pull your tailbone in and lift your chest up. Push through your back foot, lengthen through your spine. You can stay here. You can take your back hand, pinky down, thumb up, wrap it up and around. You can grab your fingers maybe, use a strap, or even hold your opposite wrist, depending on your shoulder opening. This is a bound side angle. This is a doozy to help you stay with your breath, in your discipline. Try to deepen your breath and soften your face. Long inhale, long exhale. Look down, hug, gently unbind, bring your hands down. Spider walk your hands to center, wide-legged forward bend between sides. Lengthen, bow down. You can wring your big toes, plug your shoulder blades onto your back, and bow down. Look up, unbind, walk your hands to your front foot on the right, lunge, back heel spins, right hand comes inside, bound side angle, second side, bend your knees. Hug your legs toward each other like you're trying to wrinkle your mat and your shins go in. Take your right hand, make a U shape or a C. Draw your shin toward midline and push it forward. Take your thighs back and apart. And work that right shoulder underneath your right knee. Draw your belly in. And as you push through your back foot, bring your left hand through your waist, to your waist, excuse me. And press back with that right shoulder and powerfully draw your right knee in to create a seal. That's a nice sweet bind right there. If that's enough, stay here. If you want to take the full bind, keep that bind of your shoulder, release, pinky down, thumb up on your back hand, thumb down, pinky up on your top hand, find your fingers, find your wrist. Push through your back foot and powerfully draw your right sit bone underneath you so your low belly lifts and tones. Your shoulders roll up and back. And as you draw that right shoulder back, squeeze your right knee into midline and open up your pose. Yeah. Digging deep from the inside out. Full breath in. Soften your face, exhale. Look down, hug in, unbind, oh my goodness. Straight-legged forward bend. One more time. Lengthen, breathe in. Bring your feet heel toe together. Bring them all the way together. Bow as you wrap your hands behind your shins. Hold your elbows. Nice long spine. Release your hands down, dangle them. Bend your knees a little. Gently roll up to stand. Shoulders go up and back. Press into your feet. Press powerfully down through your tailbone and have your belly lift. As your spine lengthens and your shoulders roll back, lift your heart. I got my mitten on. Oh, how I miss the state of Michigan. Sending you all from back home so much love. Especially 4 of my 5 kids that I haven't seen since February. Oh, let us stand tall and breathe to be with the totality of our lives' experiences. Reach your arms overhead. Body is a temple. Bring your hands back together. Asana is your prayer, mountain pose. With your hands in Anjali Mudra. What a beautiful devotion. What a beautiful practice. Now to wrap it up today, every day I do a 5-minute headstand. And I do it in honor of BKS Iyengar because we still pretty much chitty chat every day. I draw on his energy, I draw on his teachings. If you haven't read his books yet, I highly recommend Light on Life and Light on Yoga. They're a great guide. My foundational training is from Iyengar that became Anusara, and they're beautiful, strong practices with alignment and heart-centeredness to create the most balanced, beautiful mind, body, heart experience that we can have on this planet. To be in a body that we revere as a temple, and all of our movements become our poses in life, and the way we show up is our prayer. The way we show up in life is our devotion, our dedication to this practice called life. So I wrap up my days before meditation closing in a 5-minute headstand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my timer for 5 minutes. If you are not a headstander, you can still do an inversion. Anything that gets your head below your heart is an inversion. Child's pose is an inversion. Or you can go right into Shavasana for 5 minutes, because when I wrap up my headstand, I'm just gonna have us do our closing and send you on your way. So you choose with me how to spend your next 5 minutes. And if you cannot safely navigate a headstand because that's not in your practice, right now is not the time to learn how. You can reach out to me personally, dana@feelbetterdogood.org, or you can go onto our Facebook page at Embody, which is at feelbetterdogood on Facebook, and it'll pop you right up to the Embody page. Reach out to me, but definitely do your practice safely in your home. Challenge yourself appropriately in your discipline, and then you will have the fuel and the fire and the pride, the awakening to keep going each and every day. So here we go. 5 minutes. I'm not going to say anything, so I will tell us when we are done. So you get into what you're going to do for the next 5 minutes, and I
We'll set the timer. If you're in Shavasana, simply sit back, let your heart lift, close your eyes and soften your breath. If you're taking an inversion, take it mindfully and settle in deeply and fully. Then as I enter my headstand, FYI, Iyengar did 6-minute headstands into his late 80s and early 90s. So I'm trying to bump my 5 minutes to 6, but today we're gonna stay with 5. That's 1 minute down. Three minutes remaining. Take good care of yourselves. Take a different pose if you need to, or simply rest back into Shavasana. One more minute.
Take a deep breath in. Hug, slowly come out wherever you are. If you're in Shavasana, please stay. If you're in an inversion, mindfully come out. And take a couple breaths in child's pose. And we're all going to make our way to take our final seat. If you're in Shavasana, please stretch your fingers and toes. Turn your wrists and your ankles. And gently bend your knees one at a time. So we'll all make our way back up to a seat. As I have sweat pouring down the inseam of my arms. Oh my goodness, it's a warm day here. So fold your feet, lift your spines tall, take your shoulders up and back, and allow your palms to face up on your thighs, your thumb and your forefinger closed. Just feel the energy, feel the power, the practice, the discipline, fire that you stoked the temple of your being with. This is not simply a practice, it is a dedication, it is a way of being, it is a lifestyle of health and vitality and service to a world that needs us. That is our practice. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. And just dwell for a moment longer as I bless you with another of my final BKS quotes. Yoga is a light which once lit will never dim. The better your practice, the brighter the flame. Take a deep inhale and a long exhale. Fold your palms together in front of together. Fold your palms together in front of your heart. Close your eyes and acknowledge the light that you have enhanced within your being. And that is not an accident, that is intentional. That is work, that is sweat, that is effort. Be so proud of yourself today for showing up to take care of the temple of your being, taking your poses prayerfully, mindfully, and igniting your light to shine so brightly in a world that needs us all at our healthiest and our best. So know you are light, know you are loved, and know that you are the divine. Continue to live your sacred and revere the temple of your being. Stay grounded in your practices. Stay grounded in your principles. Stay grounded in your disciplines, for they will deliver you the gifts of yoga, moksha, freedom, for you and for us all. Until we meet again, I bow so deeply. Namaste. Gently release your hands and come on back. Thank you for being with me once again. I truly, deeply mean that I miss you and I love you, and I hope that we can be together again soon. Reach out to me anytime.